Hello, Moira.
Hello, Hannah. How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm all right. Yeah, staying
That's
warm.
that's good. Do we have anybody here? We've got hello, Jackie. You're second on our list, and we've got Stuart McPhee, who is first on our list. Welcome, everyone. We've got a very small crowd tonight, so I know this might be short and sweet, but people usually come in eventually anyway, so we'll see how we go. Okay, Patma, you're up first. I shall enlarge you. Did that work? Yep.
Yeah. So, Padma, do you have a specific question or you would like just a general reading?
What would you prefer?
A general reading, please.
No worries.
Hello, Clinton. Thank you, Jackie.
Okay, the first card I've drawn for you is the Sun. The Sun is one of the most beautiful and happy cards in the tarot. And it really talks about wish fulfillment, contentment, happy endings. Then I drew the Three of Pentacles, and this is a card about networking and teamwork and making things happen together. And then I've drawn the Star, which very much like the Sun is about wishes and blessings. So it really feels like you are coming together with a group of people and creating some dreams and setting out on a task that is going to be really rewarding in a number of ways, that's going to bring about things that you never thought would happen. Let's see if we can draw one more card for that. The Three of Wands. And this is a card that ties in very nicely, and it talks about reflecting on your accomplishments to date and looking at saying these are the skills that I have learned and honed, and this is what I want to bring forward into whatever my new ventures are. So understanding what you're good at, what you bring to the team, and looking forward. So those are beautiful cards, and whatever you're going to set out on, the cards are saying it's going to be really wonderful.
Awesome. Thank you. That's an amazing reading. The card that I've got for you, Patma, is Passion, Love, and Strength with the rose, I think that is. Or is that upside down? No, it isn't. That's cool. Okay, Jackie is next, followed by, let me see my starred comments, followed by, Drew.
Okay, the general reading for Jackie. Okay, first card I've drawn for you is the Ace of Wands. This is about a gift, an opportunity, something new and exciting. And the wands bring a very fiery, very action sort of energy to them, something that is controlled by our will. Then we have the High Priestess. The High Priestess guards the mysteries beyond. She sits comfortably guarding these mysteries, and she represents balance and intuition. And then we have the Three of Cups. And the Three of Cups is about friendships and celebrations. Together, these cards suggest to me that a new opportunity will arise within a tight group of people who are able to share together and expand their intuition and learn new things about themselves and new ways of going about things. It's going to be that friendship group that maybe over a few cups is going to open some doors in a way that's going to tap into some intuition, some hidden knowledge that is going to be that ace, that opportunity, that beginning. And one more card is the Six of Pentacles. And this is a card often associated with luck and growth. So yeah, open yourself up, and never know what might open up, what doors, what hidden knowledge, what realizations you might follow. It sounds really lovely.
That's amazing, Jackie. The card that I have for you is this one. Progress. Is that connection and stability? Oh, there you
That's quite
go.
relevant, isn't it?
It is. Cool. Okay, Drew, you're next. Do you have a... I've got a mouthful of food. You want a general reading?
Yeah,
General reading? Okay.
Okay.
Oops.
Okay, the first is the Two of Pentacles. And this is a card about finding balance and growth. It's about finding things that don't seem to necessarily go together and finding a way to make them work for you and finding growth. Then we have the Six of Pentacles. Six of Cups, sorry. And this is about getting back to your roots. It's often about honoring your inner child. It's about self-love and nurturing. And then we have the Daughter of Cups. And this character, this could represent you, it could represent somebody close to you. But this is somebody who is opening up to their emotions in a soft, gentle way that perhaps it feels not, like an overwhelming emotion. It feels quite tender in a way. And that is a clarifying card. I've got the Eight of Pentacles. And this card is about sudden communication. which really comes through with that lightning bolt. Together, these cards, they talk about bringing different parts of yourself into alignment. It's about the parts of yourself that maybe don't get as much love and attention, the parts that you don't share with other people, and perhaps finding a way that you can start to bring more of yourself, if not all of yourself, into your relationships. And the Eight of Wands sort of indicates that there might be a moment where it feels right quite suddenly. Even though we've sort of got that softness and nurturing, there might be just a moment where it's just there and it just happened. That you can bring more of yourself, more of those hidden parts to yourself.
Wow, that's amazing. Cool reading. The card that I've got for you is Full Moon Results. Surrender, forgiveness, and gratitude.
Nice one.
Yes. Okay, Clinton, you're next. Did you want a general reading? Yes, very nice. I just want to quickly say hello to Dora, the Stock Explorer, and Shandy's here. Hello. And Tracy's here. I didn't forget this time. I want to say hello to the Paranormal Polynesian, Adam, and who else did come in? I think that's it that's came in recently that I haven't said hello to. Okay, I think Clinton wants a general reading.
Okay. So the first card I've got for you is the Son of Wands. And this is a figure who is a student, an intellectual, somebody who is honing their mind. Then we have the Seven of Wands. And this is possibly, it's a very dynamic card, and it could possibly represent a conflict and competition. And then we have the Nine of Wands. And this card often represents feeling stuck and not knowing the way forward. So we've got that Son of what we're actually all wands, and so this really represents somebody that really represents that you are stuck in knowing what to do, and that perhaps in a way that you have lost contact with what your will is, what your true driving force is. And perhaps there are so many competing things, that so many different directions that you want to go in, that you actually feel stuck by them. And as a clarifying, we've got Wands again. We've got the Eight of Wands come up again. So this card actually in this context represents that there may actually be a sudden breakthrough to this sort of stalemate. So you as this Son of Wands character will be able to find a way. And I'm feeling that, it's going to be more of a creative way rather than an intellectual way that is going to sort of break through this.
Awesome. The card that I have for you is Strength, Bravery, and Respect. That's a great. In actual fact, half the deck after my first shuffle, half the deck fell out of my hands. I think the cards have a lot to tell you. It does happen from time to time, and then it takes forever for a card to come through. Fairy Dragon is next. Then we have Pallets, Pouts, Perfume, and Panning. Tracy.
All right, so Fairy Dragon. Okay, so we've got the Ace of Wands. That's come up tonight already. And this card that's this opportunity, something, a new beginning, something that you can take hold of and run with. And the Three of Cups, friendships and celebrations and connections. And then we have the Father of Cups. And the Father of Cups is a bit of an interesting figure. He represents emotions, and he's sort of, the mother and father in this deck, which would be like King and Queen in other decks. Is, sort of supposed to be at the top. He's sort of learnt the lessons of the cups. But we actually see in this card that he's sort of disconnected. Even though he's surrounded by what looks like rain, he doesn't actually look like he's swimming on the pond. He's sort of adrift in a way. And so between the Three of Cups and the Father of Cups, I feel like they are balancing forces to the Ace of Wands. I'm seeing that there is a lot of reward to the connections and the celebrations that you have with others. But that sometimes the emotions of others and your own emotions and those dynamics can sort of cloud what it is that you really want to achieve and the opportunities that you want to take. So I feel like this is trying to find some balance, that not to lose yourself in the dynamics of other people, but also, not to shut yourself off, but to still, feel those connections.
Awesome. I'm a bit slow on the uptake of the microphone today. The card that I have for you is Transformation of Head and Heart. And you've got a card that I haven't seen before, I don't remember. That's quite pretty.
Hmm.
Okay. Who was next? Feel free, everyone, to connect with each other while you're waiting for your readings. We've got some amazing content creators here. For those who are wondering, Moira doesn't have a channel. Next we have Tracy, and after Tracy is Nora. Okay. Let us know. There's something happened in the background.
Sounded like it bounced.
Yes, Audrey was just a plastic container. Werner was stuffing his face with food, as per usual.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I thought I had lippy on my top lip. With Tracy in the house, my lipstick has to be on point.
Mm-hmm.
A general reading for Tracy yet.
Okay.
Oh, I don't want that. Hang on.
Hmm?
Better.
Okay, Tracy. Okay. So first up, we have the Emperor. The Emperor represents structure and tradition, stability. And then we have the Ten of Swords. And the Ten of Swords represents anxiety, depression, sadness. And then we have the Lovers. And the Lovers is all about not necessarily romantic love, but it can be. It's about connection, and there's often spiritual connection as well. And I've just drawn the Two of Pentacles that's already come up, which is this balancing, this effort to unite and find a way to transform two things that seemed very opposing. And I think that's where we're going with the Emperor, that this, even though the Emperor represents strength and structure, perhaps that's, some aspects of that structure and tradition are quite damaging to you and are limiting your ability to find that true connection and love and freedom of the Lover's card. So I think there's that Two of Pentacles. It's not, to me, it's not suggesting a rejection of tradition, completely, doing away with the old. What this is suggesting to me is more of, it's much more nuanced about looking at what are the parts that work for you and what are the parts that don't work for you, and finding clever ways to rework those. And again, it's not just, this is in the in basket and that's in the out basket. It's it feels much more of an intricate reworking that you're doing in your path towards embodying that Lover's card of freedom and connection and love. So that's fabulous work you're doing. So just focus on that one. That's where you're going with this work.
That was another amazing reading. We've got some awesome readings tonight, well, as we do every
Yeah.
Just want to say hello to Misty Neal, a really, really good friend of mine from the US. The complex and cunning jokester was your reading today.
Interesting.
Yes, cool. And next we have Laura. Who did we just do?
Tracy?
No, that
Was that Nora's?
yeah, that was Nora.
Oh, that was Nora. Yep. Sorry, yep. Oh, we've done Fairy Dragon, haven't we?
Yep, that was just before Nora.
Okay, then we've got Adam. If Adam is still here, I know Adam works while he's watching, so he may not still be here. Adam, if you're still here, after Adam, we have Shandy. Everyone goes on the list if they say hello in the chat, unless you specifically tell me not to tell us or Moira not to do a reading. Hello, Joe from the paranormal side. I don't think you're really into readings, are you? So, Adam, you want a general reading? I'll take that as a yes.
Okay. Okay. First up, we've got the Six of Cups. This nourished roots, which is about, those deep parts of ourselves, our inner child. And then we have Justice, a card of balance, of legal laws and natural laws. And then the Ten of Cups, which is about celebrations and connections. So to me, this feels like a balancing within yourself. All of these cards, have strong, have different sides that connect, the top of the tree and the roots, or the two foxes, or the top row of cups and the bottom row of cups. All these things that are connecting to each other. And I feel like there's something that needs to be recognized, needs to come to light in a way, something that may have been hidden. But it also feels that once, this comes out, and, that these things can be, these parts of ourselves can be integrated, it doesn't feel like something heavy. It just feels like something that needs to come together in a way. What I'm feeling is that once this connection is made, it will actually be something that will be deeply rewarding. I'm reflecting on the colours here. The Ten of Cups has all these colours connecting all the cups, and this is usually about celebration. And in this card, we've got all those colours in the roots. So I'm feeling like, it's those deeper parts that are being nourished by all those cups being poured out. Let's see, one more. Three of Wands. So this is about looking back, acknowledging what you have achieved, the things you have accumulated, the things you've learned, and then looking forward with them. So this this might be about moving into something new with this new information, this whatever this is that creates this new balance and connection for you. But it does feel like something is being revealed with this Justice card and this balancing and connection.
Thank you, Moira. I have 2 cards for you. Oh, hang on a moment. Sorry. Oh, upside down, Miss Jane. Devotion, angel, near, loved one. And we have magical, mysterious, and manipulative.
Oh, right.
Oh,
Interesting. Plot thickens.
It certainly does. Reading. Oh, by the way, Moira, everyone's crushing on your scarf. So
I crocheted it myself.
yeah, so, keep it well hidden because you may end up losing it. Okay, Shandy, you're next. I'm going to assume that Shandy usually asks for a general reading. Everyone may notice that I do have subscriber only mode on, at least for the first 20 minutes, so that our regulars and long-term subscribers can get in first if they choose. But yeah, Shandy, are you still here or are you out? Well, I've actually gone through everyone pretty quickly.
We're just that efficient.
We are. We're just fabulous. Okay, Toya Miss Libra is next. I'll get back to Shandy. Later, if she comes back. But is Toya still here with us? And I hope I haven't missed anyone that's come in. I try not to. Hello, Toya. Is it Toya? Oh, yeah, there we go. Do you want a general reading or a question? You don't necessarily have to put in the chat. But if you've got a question, put it out there before the cards are drawn. Or just write in general reading if you just want a general reading. Bum, 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 bum. I can't do a reading without a little song. Oops. Oh, well, there's your 2 cards. They just jumped out at me. Can we just do a general reading, Toya? Is it Toya? I hope it's Toya. Yeah, it would be Toya. I hope. Yep, a general reading. Awesome. Oh, I've done it again. Oops.
Okay, first up is the Seven of Swords. This is a card that can represent deception, that things are not as they seem. And then we have the Two of Cups, and this is about partnerships. It could be romantic, generally romantic, but not necessarily. Then we have the Father of Pentacles. And this is a figure who is very comfortable in what he has accumulated, and the strength and power that has brought him. Together, these cards seem to be something of a warning that that somebody is keeping something from you. But actually, that the clarifying card that I've drawn is the Six of Pentacles, which has come up before. And this is a card that represents luck. And what that is telling me is that perhaps this deception is something that you've already been going through, and is showing that however it played out is going to somehow work out in your favor. Somehow this figure is not going to benefit from their deception. The cards are saying that in fact you are going to come out on top. And this, okay, I've drawn the Ten of Pentacles. This is a card that represents family and creating something long-lasting. I do wonder if this is more of, this might be a romantic partner, but I'm getting the sense that it might be more of a family member. But whatever has been kept from you, whatever resources have been held against you, is actually going to backfire on them and is going to work in your favor. So if that is something that has happened, know that the cards are promising that you will be rewarded. If this is something that is still current from you, keep your eyes peeled and don't fall for it.
Okay, thank you. The two cards that I have for you, I was just chatting in the chat, is change in perspective and self-realization, and luck, prosperity, and fortune. Awesome. Okay, now there is a person here with the single name of Emily here. Emma, sorry. Emma, if you're still here, this Emma here, if you're still here, let me know. Oh, thank you. If Emma's not here, we'll wait for a few moments. In the meantime, I have a wonderful, wonderful video premiering on Saturday, and I'm going to have another one premiering on Sunday.
Excellent.
It's an investigation of a cult church. It's about to be demolished. And we had an amazing time. I'm quite thrilled with myself, actually.
Yeah.
Okay, Emma may or may not be back. Dee, if you're around, you're next. Dee, if you're around, you're next. Let us know. I know Dee's back at work, so she may or may not be around. Okay, we bum, 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 bum. Okay. Well, Misty's out.
There we go. There's Dee.
Oh, there's Dee. Hello, Dee. Okay, you'll have a general reading usually, don't you? Cool. Okay. Let me do that one.
Okay. Okay, first up, I've got the Eight of Cups. And this is a card that represents grief, represents not knowing where to go next, finding the way blocked or unclear. And then similarly, we've got the Nine of Wands, which is also a card of not knowing the way forward, feeling uncertain. In this version of the card, which is very different to what I'm used to, the way forward looks very clear, if sort of impossible. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles. And this is about cherishing the things you have and the things that you do and the things that you create, and feeling content and protected. So together these cards represent a sense of loss, a sense of confusion, perhaps those things that make you feel safe, perhaps there has been a loss of those, or perhaps the goals you have set now seem impossible. Just as one more card, I've got the Nine of Cups, and this is a card of decisions and wishes. It's a card about goal setting and figuring out what gifts do we want to hone and to bring forward. So I feel like that's the aspirational card of this. This is the way forward. It's about finding those, honing those gifts, recognizing things that you can use, you can bring forward, and then using that to sort of find a way forward.
Fantastic. Okay, the card that I've got for you is Intuition, Protection, and Wisdom. The Wise Old Owl. There you go. Actually, this one fell right to the floor. I don't know what it was trying to tell me. Hello, Fluffy. How are you? Welcome to the channel. I've got you on the list already. Now, next we have Emil. Oh, I'm going to say this wrong. Emiliano. Is that right? I hope I got that right. Emiliano? Are you still here? Emiliano.
Yep.
There they are.
Yep, Emiliano.
Awesome. If you have a question that you want to throw out there, either in the chat or to the universe, or if you want a general reading, just let me know. Oh, Adam's still here. That's good. And I know that, Pallets is still here. And I saw Clinton was lurking in the background still, which is great. Thank you very much for your support. It's been wonderful. Always wonderful to have everyone on. It's really good. I'd like to think that you're here for me, but general for September. General love for September. Love is in the air every time I look around.
Okay, first up is judgment. Judgment refers to a calling, something that is like an angelic horn that's being blown that is calling us to do, something that, is like a higher calling, or something that is something that really speaks to our values. Then we have the Five of Swords, and this is about conflict and not necessarily violence, but finding competing ideas, competing opinions. Then we have, coming up again tonight, the Two of Pentacles. Finding competing ways and bringing them together in new and transformative ways. So with that Judgment card, it really feels like you are in the center of this situation where there are, way too many cooks in the kitchen, but there might be a way for you to find some creative solution that can turn the situation around. And this Judgment card is really, talking about, speaking to our higher selves and, really rising above the situation. And as a clarifying card, it's a strange one, I've got the Tower. And this is about undoing old structures and bringing down what no longer serves us. So, this is a very sort of heated situation, but you are being called to find this creative solution that, does actually serve the greater good, and makes most of the people happy by combining things in that creative and transformative way. But none of that's particularly romantic. So let me just... Let's see. I've got the Wheel of Fortune. This card is suggesting to me that there's many possible opportunities for love. There's an element of luck and there's an element of fate. But all the threads haven't quite come together yet. So I can't give you a definite on that one.
Interesting. I have 2 cards for you. One I knocked out of the deck. One fell out. Transformation of head and heart. Yeah, my intuition is telling me something there, but I don't trust my intuition quite yet.
You should.
Changes in perspective and, oh, wow, 2 cards the same. Change in perspective and self-realization. Wow, they fit. They both fit beautifully. Oh, you did have a reading. Sorry, Jackie. I couldn't remember. I'm always excited for Tuesday nights and my head goes round and round in circles. Okay, after I love tarot readings with Moira. Now we've got all that fluff and stuff. Are you after a reading, Fluffy? Love is in the air every time I look around. All that fluff and stuff is a sight for sore eyes. When she's out fishing and catches a fish, I get excited.
What?
Did you want a reading, Fluffy? A general one or none at all?
General? Yep.
Yep, cool.
Okay, first up is the Nine of Cups, which just came up before. This is, choosing the gifts, the skills that we bring, and what we want to focus on and hone, what it is that we want to bring forward. Then we've got the Ace of Cups. And this is about an opportunity, a beginning, something which concerns our emotional selves. And then we have the World. The World symbolizes the bringing together of the major arcana, of all the archetypes, of all the lessons, and combining them into a unity, that sense of oneness. And then we have the Devil. And the Devil symbolizes partly our base selves, our physical bodies, our desires, but but also how those parts of us can hold us prisoner. So what this is telling me is that this opportunity to look at the gifts that you have, the gifts that you have learned, and to work towards that unity of the world, that sense of oneness, to show that, you know, you bring a piece that nobody else can bring, and that you form this part of a much greater whole, and that you are far more connected than you realize. The devil in this, I feel, is I think challenging us not to get lost in this sort of airy notion of oneness, and, you know, to really honor the fact that you know, we're flesh and blood, and that we have desires and needs and wants, and that they matter too, and that they are represented in the tarot because they are important, and that they also form that part of the greater oneness and are not in competition to it. So this ace is really this gift of reflection and honing your skills, and really acknowledging where they sit in the greater whole, and really honoring what you bring, the parts of yourself that nobody else can bring.
Cool. Sorry, I was just filling my vape. Back on. I spent the entire reading, well, not the entire reading, the last card looking for my vape juice. I couldn't find it. Okay, the card that I've got for you is Eyes Wide Open and Fearlessness. Wow, great.
Excellent.
Great card, yes. And now we're getting to the end. Is it Lucas Warren's World? Lucas Warren's World, yes. Did you want a reading?
Time for bed? Here we go. Maybe another time. No worries.
That's okay. Well, in that case, I think that's the last. Have I missed anyone? Is anyone in the chat that I've missed? Because if not, I'm going to have a reading for myself. And I have a specific question.
Oh. You're welcome, Jackie.
I'm going to wait for people to be quiet in the background. My question is, as you know, I have a new job, but I'd like to know where that job is heading. I'd like to know what's in store for me in regards to my work. Yes.
In terms of
awesome. Well,
possibly changing or advancement, or
anything. Hours, advancement. Well, yeah.
Right.
But whether I'm heading one way or another. Thanks, Parasolo. Oh, Shandy, you're next if you're still here after my reading's done. Sorry, you were gone for a while. Yeah.
All right, so first we've got, and I haven't seen this card yet, is the Eight of Pentacles.
Yeah.
Got this spider in the web. The Eight of Pentacles represents seeing the benefit of your hard work.
Okay.
And I think these cards have come up in your readings about work before, but we've got the Mother of Cups. And so this is a figure who knows how to use emotions. She may be quick to show emotion, but she can also use emotion against others.
Right.
Then we have the Father of Swords.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a figure who can be quite rigid in their thinking. They
that describes me sometimes. Yes. Sorry.
yeah. Yes, they are very wise and, have done, a lot of experience, a lot of learning, but can be quite set in their ways.
Yeah.
Okay. I got two more cards. I've got the Father of Cups. So this is the figure who is he's sort of surrounded by his element of water, but also disconnected from it as well. And that he seems to be floating in the rain. He's a little bit taken by his emotions rather than master of them.
Yeah.
And then we have the Ten of Swords, representing anxieties.
I have a few of those. Yes. Just a few.
So, with court cards, the mothers and fathers, it's often they could represent people around you, or they could represent different aspects of yourself that you're bringing to the situation.
Right. Yeah.
Or being encouraged to bring to the situation. You sort of identified a bit with the Father of Swords. So maybe, you're being more encouraged to encompass some of the cups energy, allowing yourself to be more open to expressing your emotions.
Right. Yeah.
But the center card is still this Eight of Pentacles, which, is always about seeing the result of your hard work.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I've got the Hermit, which is about acknowledging your own inner wisdom.
Okay.
So there does seem to be a lot of reflection on what your efforts are getting you. The deck does seem to be rather stubborn about not providing clear answers on this, though.
Yes. I guess I've probably overstepped my welcome. I've asked
Well,
that a number of times.
so, sometimes the tarot deck can be like, yeah, good luck, rather than give you direct answers. But
yeah, that's fair enough. I'm a bit the same way.
but I do think that this that more water element of emotion and intuition, and getting in touch with that inner voice, I think being encouraged in these cards.
Yeah. Cool. Awesome. I'm just reading Jackie's. Just get out of your... Yes, maybe. Well, the card that I chose for myself is Unfurl to New Beginnings. So, yes, something's telling me something somewhere, but I have a feeling I know what it is too.
Yeah.
Which is great. Thank you very much, Moira. Is there anybody in the chat that hasn't Walking with Tams and has just tuned in? Thank you for joining us and saying hello. Parasolo called in to show some love. Thank you for calling in. I appreciate that. Walking with Tams, do you want a reading? You don't normally get readings. So if you want one, let us know now. It is 8:30. Oh, we got those through pretty quickly, didn't we?
Yeah, we're efficient. Very good at this.
We are, aren't we? We need to give ourselves a pat on the back.
Yeah.
Okay, Sandy, did you want a reading? Do you have enough time for a reading? Can't get you out of my head. Boy, your loving is all I think about. That wasn't sung to anyone in particular. To all the lovers
that have gone before.
Oh dear, oh dear. Yes.
Should we end the live stream?
Okay, well, it looks like... Oh, Misty Neal is back. Hello, Misty. Are you ready for a reading? You got here just in time. Yes, we are still here. We're usually to an hour and a half, but we've become very efficient lately. So, yes, we get through them fairly quickly. So, did you want a general reading?
Okay, Misty.
Hello.
Okay, first up, I have the Mother of Pentacles. Mother of Pentacles represents comfort and wealth. She has, she knows how to make things nurturing and welcoming. Then we have the Daughter of Swords. And she is very in her head and can be very direct and fierce almost. She can be very direct in her speech and her actions. And then we have Death, the card of transformation, of regeneration and new beginnings. to me, this represents a way of, it feels like a sort of a spring clean, a bit of a declutter of your surroundings, yourself. It feels like mixing things up. Like this mother of Pentacles character has become quite comfortable, and perhaps she needs some of that Daughter of Swords energy in there to spruce things up a bit and create, give that fresh breath of air. Another court card. I've got the Daughter of Pentacles now. The Daughter of Pentacles is somebody who can be a little stuck in their way a little bit. Can be they're very much a creature of habit. So sort of like the mother in that sort of comfortable accumulation, but this is more about breaking habits and changing things up to bring about those new beginnings and, create something fresh and new. Don't be afraid of the Death card. It really is a blessing.
Okay, and the card that I have for you is fertility, sensitivity, and rebirth. That's so cute. Anyway, cool. Okay, well, thank you very much, Moira. Does anybody have any questions for Moira, general questions before we head off? Moira does give up her time every month to give us our reading, so please thank her.
Yeah.
And if you feel comfortable, there is a PayPal link to Moira that allows you to buy her a cup of coffee if you wish. And that would be very, very generous of anyone who chooses to do that. Again, there's no
there's no obligation. Everybody can get a reading. But yeah, it's just a way that you might be able to show a little gratitude if you're able to.
Absolutely. If you can't, that's fine. We completely understand. I just want to mention again, my cards are from Stephanie Getz of Getz Spooky Society. She's actually organising another lot of tarot reading cards. I think I might buy them for Moira as well if she wants. Just as a little thank you from me for all the months and months and months of appearing on my streams to give us tarot readings. I still want to learn how to do it again.
Hello, Jess.
It's up to you, Moira. That's up to you. What you share, Misty. Can I tell her, Heather? I've got one question. Is Dan being a big hawk when he's away? Is that a serious question or hawk guts when I'm at work? When he's away? Did you want a yes or no answer?
All right, let's see.
We'll both draw a card for that one. Actually, the cards fell out my hands, and I think the cards are.
It's a sword, so that represents no.
There you go. Oops, this is the card that I
drew. I'm in a different room. So keeping warm so I don't have the picture behind me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And you've got this one. Regeneration, renewal, and adaptation.
Hmm.
There you go. You've got your answer. Okay, now Misty. Oh, here we go. Now,
Excellent. Good to hear.
she was spot on. Cleaning out my inner
Oh, that's heavy.
inner peace. Living with stage 4 breast cancer. Yeah,
Mm.
I am sorry to hear that. How are you feeling? How you've been going? I'd like to know. It's been a while since we've spoken, actually. Properly.
Hmm.
Good on you. Good on you. Okay. Well, if that's everything, I think fine. Oh, that's good. That's
Good to hear.
Yep. Excellent. No worries. Well, thank you very much. Please spend the next few minutes just connecting with each other and saying hello. We've got some amazing content creators. Thank you once again, Moira. It's been amazing. Awesome card
You're
reading.
welcome, Helen.
Thank
Lots
you,
of
everyone.
fun.
Yeah, it always is. And of course, usually the second Tuesday of every month.
We try.
We try for every second Tuesday. Sometimes we have to postpone. Life gets in the way of shut that clock, shoot the clock. I'm for you. This is for you, Pat Ma. I'll put your head against the cuckoo. It can it knocks some sense into you. Okay, yes, everyone's sending their love, Misty. Anyway, thank you very much. I'm going to bid you all adieu, and we'll see you next month. Okay,
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
bye.